Another day, another Leeds United episode. What's happening, boys? Welcome back to the channel. And today we're going to be trying to avoid the dreaded second season syndrome. Because so far in the Premier League this season, we have lost to Newcastle, lost to Southampton, and just scraped by beating West Ham. But I don't think we've looked terrible in all of those games. And I think we had a fantastic transfer window. It's always great to bring back a wonderful Leeds player. And we kicked off the transfer window by bringing back Archie Gray. There was a real young English theme to this transfer window, because the next player we brought in was Chris Rigg, the young Englishman bought from Sunderland. We also topped that off by another young English player, 20-year-old Tyler Dibbling, a player who we've been looking at for a long time. Very happy to have him in. And we rounded it off with our big money man, Jørgen Strand Larsen. £31.3 million. Yet to grab a goal for the team, but I'm very excited to have signed it. We also got a fixture list of our European football, and that's going to be kicking off in this episode, our first game against Cluj. Nice to see that our first game as well will be played at home. But nonetheless, there's still a lot to figure out with this Leeds United squad, and as ever, leave your suggestions down below. Thank you for all the love and support as per usual, boys. Thank you very much for loving and supporting this series. You already know what to do. Smash like, hit subscribe if you're new. Let's get into this mammoth Leeds United episode where we've got lots of games to come. Did I mention I changed the tactical vision as well? It's a bit of a work in progress, but we'll get there. It's yielding some success. I say some success. West Ham is the only success we've had. But again, I thought we looked good in all of those games. We've got Chelsea to kick off this episode. I've not seen this before. This is an absolutely fantastic addition. So it shows you the upcoming games that we have in Europe. It's wrong because we play Cluj at home and this is showing that we play them away. So it's not correct, but it's a cool graphic that you get. That AC Milan game by far going to be the most difficult. Real tough test then. Stamford Bridge. You know how it is. It's a very difficult ground to come and play, and we don't have the greatest record in London, although we did improve that last year. A thumping result against West Ham. Is that Wilfred Zaha playing for Chelsea? Since when did this become a thing? Jorgensen in goal. Very similar back line. Caicedo and... okay, so it's a little bit different. And then Adama Lookman. That looked like Zaha, right? Is he on the bench? No. So who the bloody hell was that T for? I could be wrong. Could be wrong. But that's an interesting starting 11 for Chelsea then. In this rivalry game, this will be the Leeds United starting 11. Perry, the superstar, in goal. I've gone to Ampadu in the back line so that we can bring in Archie Gray and then Dibbling, Nonto and Strand Larsen. I still don't know if that is my best front three. I'm toying with Okafor, Dan James and Ramazani. But let's face it, we have a lot of games this season. We're going to need to be able to alternate that front three as much as possible. And Larsen then fires that ball up to Dibbling, who so far has looked brilliant. And that is a superb run. Can he pull that back in? He can't. Fofana gets there. But he just shows right there talent he has. Well, that's really good playing to Lookman. Perry, obviously, my hero. Give that man everything he needs. In fact, he signed a new contract in the summer, and it was obviously deserved. And oh my God, Hato's going to be kicking himself. How's he not scored? He will be absolutely booting himself. How he hasn't found the back of the net there with that, I'm a bit surprised. The early stages of this game are interesting as Strand Larsen tries to create space to fire off his shot. Just flicks it beyond the post. We're going to get something going here, but do you know what? It being 0-0 and even at Stamford Bridge, I'll take it. We had one of the best defenses last year, which doesn't feel like it's going to be that way again this year, but we also had one of the worst offenses. So me repairing that offensive record is probably the biggest thing that we've got to do this season. Okay, we figured out who that Tifo was. Andre Santos. Oh no! Pavlovic's shot. Save. Chelsea are looking very much up for this game. That's a great ball in behind to Palmer. What a shock that Perry was there. Tanaka. The link up here again is brilliant. Is Dibbling timed it right? Tyler Dibbling. Oh, he's back at it again. He's going to make it 1-0 Leeds United. I'm not going to lie, this is massively against the run of play. It's Strand Larsen again who will be given the assist. But oh my God, did I need that, because they were all over me. Tell you what, this stadium now is absolutely silent. Oh, that was a great ball into Lookman. Right after the restart, they're gonna score. We will take a point from this game at Stamford Bridge. I am very, very happy with that. Straight into this home game against Brentford next, then hopefully another kind of good result. Let's have 3 points, boys. Come on, let's have 3 points. Big question, can Tyler Dibbling score in his third game in a row? That is my big question. I'm hoping the answer is yes, as well as Strand Larsen getting his first goal. Oh, what ball into Shard? Oh, my God. Back there, then. Dibbling again. Who then plays it into Strand Larsen. Is he on? Strand Larsen, surely. I don't understand. Don't understand why we paid so much bloody money. How's he not scored? For corner. Not a bad one. They've gone to a Sharder again. Ooh, that would have been a right goal from Jensen. Nanto. Diblin. To save from Kelleher. Tell you what, Tyler Diblin is very, very quickly filling the notion that he's going to be a superstar for Leeds United. I tell you that for free. That's been held up brilliantly. Whip it in. There we go. Oh, my God, he's off. But you just have to think how magical that was close to being from Tyler Diblin. It really was. I think Ellen Road's going to enjoy seeing Tyler Diblin this season. I'm going to tell you that for free. That. Play that one out wide. Going up to Strand Larsen. Who gets it back in behind to Tyler Diblin. Who looks like he's onside. Tyler Diblin again for the club. Free! In! Free! Oh my God, 3-3 with Strand Larsen being the assist maker as well. Tyler Diblin is going to give Leeds the lead at Ellen Road against Brentford. Can't even explain how much we wanted Tyler Diblin. And I think he's going to end up being one of the best players we signed. That one there, I think, is a massive win as well. So, like, in the last 3 games, we picked up 7 points. So, I feel like we're back on it. I'm not so worried about second season syndrome now. Although I'm saying that before we've even played a game of European football. Well, speaking of European football, here we go then. We welcome Cluj to Ellen Road, where it's still quite bright. This is meant to be played in the evening, but it's summer still, right? So the summer games might still be like insane, but it is really important that we win these ones. There's huge rotation for the game against Cluj. You could say I'm underestimating them. You would maybe be correct. I'm not going to give you that, but you could maybe be correct. But come on, it's Cluj. I have to get the rotation in because the Premier League games right now feel so important with the form we've been in. Let's go out there. Let's have a really good performance in this one. Calvin Phillips on the pitch. Dan James, Longstaff. Great opportunities for players like that because they played big part roles in last season, and we're seeing us impart our squad a little bit more now. And so it gives them really, really big opportunities. Plus, this is a big European night here at Ellen Road. It's a great opportunity for you to go out there and just show the faithful what you can do, really. Well, I'll tell you what, 35 minutes into this game, and I don't think they should be underestimated. We created nothing. And it's quite disappointing to see, to be fair. I put in the rotation players thinking, oh, we might have a really good performance here. So far, that's not the case. But can we start to just move this ball forward now a bit? We might be able to do that. Get that one across. And across again. And then in again. To Metcha! Great save. Can I get that back in? No. That's a fantastic save. Best chance of the game for us. About time we started to do something, to be honest. Okafor. Trying to slide that one into Dan James. Nearly found him. There's not been much this second half either. It's been a continuation of the first half. Long stuff there then, fans Linez. Diego Linez. Screw it. Linez. Oh, Diego Linez! It's all coming from the right wing for Leeds United. The sub comes on. Dan James just couldn't do it today, but Diego has done it. There we go. That's the lifeline we needed. We're not winning. We're not winning pretty. We are getting the results is what I should be saying. It's not done and dusted, but it was good play between him and Longstaff, and I've got to be happy with that. I've got to be happy with anything we can take in Europe right now with these rotated teams. Massive win then in Europe. Look, we get by. We get by. It's not good enough. We're not prolific, but the key in football, right, is when you're not playing well, you still pick up results. You still pick up points, and that's exactly what we've done in this game. Away trip to Fulham next in the league then, and we're going to lose this one 3-1. Are you kidding me? They only had 3 shots, so they were just prolific in front of goal. They are second in the league right now. In fact, make that first in the Premier League right now. They ain't got no time to spend worrying about that Fulham result then. They're in really good form. We'll just take it. If I finished mid-table this year in the league, I think I'd be really happy. I don't know what you guys think, but second season syndrome's a real thing, people. And this European football situation is really it's gonna hurt us. Will we have European football next season? I don't know, but if we didn't, I think we'd be in a strong position. Right now, we need focus. We are not potent enough going forward. We have yet to see Strand Larsen score a goal, and he cost a lot of bloody money. And this Sociedad team is difficult. Ooh, that might work. Strand Larsen again. You know, really well. This time with Okafor, he's not been prolific in front of goal, but he scores here at Ellen Road in 25 minutes to make it 1-0 Leeds United. Lovely. And if I'm being honest, I think this year needs to be a very big year for Noah Okafor. And keeping his place in the team over Wilfred Gnonto is going to be extremely difficult because of Gnonto's return last year. But before here, opening his account. And Larsen. Oh, look for that ball to Diblin. I think Diblin's on. Tyler Diblin once again. Oh, he pulled it too tight for himself. Really made his life more difficult than it needed to be. Back there. Gonna find that ball in behind. Oh, he's done brilliantly. What a ball into Dan James. That should have been two right. That should have been two right. But what a ball. Anton Stack, but his passing is just getting better and better, lad. It's massively improving. Season in, season out. I think we should have scored there. Oh, no. Sloppy from Leeds. Very sloppy. That with a Sociedad front. They've done nothing this game as well, which will probably make this one even more infuriating. Ucho scores, though, and I could tell from that, his run, defender don't track him. I don't know what Bijol and Rodon were actually doing there, to be honest with you. That's ultimately extremely frustrating, but we can't lie to ourselves. This one should have been put to bed. Well, there's 1 minute added on, and you know, you take a point from this, and oh my god, you take a point from this. Giovanni Lo Celso, though, he's going to make it 2-1 Sociedad, and it's going to be a cruel lesson learned. You cannot miss your chances. And then that was horrendous from the boys with the corner. Rodon and Bijol actually in the second half have not been good enough. But what the hell happens here? The clearance to start from Bijol, not great. Bogle doesn't do great either. I think it's Stack there's lost at sea. This is just not... Sorry, Rodon's lost at sea. It's just not good enough. And in the end, Lo Celso can rifle it home and Real Sociedad. They're going to steal one against us here. 82nd and 90th minute. We should have punished them. We really should have punished them more. You know what they say, when it rains, it pours. And it's definitely pouring right now. Dodgy food. God, a bit of chef in the kitchen. Last thing I needed on my way to this Brighton game, who they're currently 19. So if you're going to go somewhere and beat them, it's this game. And wow, man, this food poisoning absolutely kills you. Look at this. Look at the state of this. Oh, we're going to struggle it. Darlow's in goal for this one then. This definitely has to be one of the better ones then. The food poisoning one. Because it's just decimated the entire squad. We travelled to Brighton with a much different squad than what we would have done if I'd have had everybody fit, if we could have used everybody, if everybody would have been available in my powers to have playing this game. And we all know it. We need to pick up points. We need to win games. Brighton are terrible so far this season. So this is the kind of game you must win. And maybe it's the kind of game where Strand Larsen gets his first goal for the club. Who knows? Gnonto yet to score so far this season as well. So it's not just a Strand Larsen thing. It is a simple case of we don't look so good this year. I would say it's that. We do not look capable of breaking teams down. And I'm actually already contemplating a change out of the new tactic. Matoma there destroyed me. Ferguson scores. Oh my god. Carl Darlow can't save it. This is the worst second season in the history of my career, Mo. Even Ferguson makes it 1-0 for them, and that's his first goal. And, you know, they are about as woeful as us. So this is what makes it really frustrating in this one. You know, second season curse. Honestly, it's real. If you don't believe it, you're watching it right in front of your eyes. That the second season curse is taking full effect here against me. Yeah. I was going to say against me because it feels like it's going bloody against me. And Larsen then. Found Gnonto. I tried to slide it over maybe a bit too quick. I need to be a little bit slower with that ball over. Jorginho. Got it into Harrison. I don't want any of the old boys scoring against me. You know, in this game, they don't not celebrate. They're going to celebrate. They're going to cheer. They're going to go wild. Jorginho Ruta scores. 2-0. Sloppy. We are feeling this food poisoning. It's hurting me. I'm feeling ill. Making me feel sick to my core, this food poisoning. Like, what the hell? We're 2-0 down. I don't see a way out. I don't see a way out. Brighton are just unplayable right now. I can't even explain how good that goal was. I can't. They are on Brighton. Like, what the hell are we playing against right now? This pass is disgusting from Jorginho. Wish I could do that. Strand can get that one in behind to Gnonto, but it's not really a good opportunity on goal. Although he might pull it back for Strand. Here one. Consolation. Jurgen Strand Larsen gets his first goal though in a Leeds United shirt. That feels good, to be fair. Maybe he can kick on a little bit now. God, do we need it. That one's frustrating. Disappointing. The flu game. The food poisoning. Whoever the chef is, getting kicked out of the kitchen. Should not be working at the club anymore. Cost us 3 points there. There is the one positive that Strand Larsen scored. So that could change his attitude, maybe. Oh, no. Oh, come on, man. Just honestly, I said when it rains, it pours. You're killing me this season. During a full contact training session, Perry went into a 50-50 challenge, but come off second best. That's Perry and Diblin both out for this game. And, you know, it's been a real hard start to the season. It's been a real hard start to the season. But we're going to turn a corner. You've got to feel we're going to turn a corner at some point. Now, these have started off, you know, okay, 4 points. We have 3 points. We all agree that it should have been 6. Or at least, to be honest with you, it should have been, you know, 4 points each. We should be in that position after that Sociedad game. This is an opportunity, though, nonetheless. Let's go and try and bag 3 points back in Europe. It's a strong 11, the strongest I could put out. And that is a great ball in behind. Tononto. Oh, get to that. Yes! Strand Larsen makes it 1-0. I told you, just open the floodgates. He makes it 1-0. Love that. Absolutely love that for him. Great run by Nonto, though. And well picked out. I think it was by Tanaka. It's not Nonto, is it? Is Nonto on the right or the left? No, Nonto is on the right. What a run from him. Look at that. Maybe should score himself, but rebound king. That's why we signed him. Tap them in. Supposed to be a poacher. He's supposed to be that man in the box. Link up play and just put the ball in the back of the net. Our number 9. Things you love to see. Are things about to turn around? Who knows? We know one ain't enough. We've been here before. I'm not so keen on this free kick I've given them. That they might be about to score. That was close. Riggs spotting that ball back to Nonto. Put it back. Putting Nonto in. Strand Larsen. It's bloody 2. And 2 for Strand Larsen. Wilfred Nonto seems super dangerous in this game. Back on the right-hand side. And I needed it because there's no Tyler Diblin right now. But oh my God. Willie Nonto. Oh, you becoming my hero. What? 2 goals as well from Strand Larsen. Floodgates opening. Oh, this is a nice feeling. We've not had that this season so far. Oh, we've had this though. Behind the back line. Familiar. Darlow can't save it, but luckily for us, he's bled that one wide. I've got to be a bit cautious with Darlow because he's gone down to 69 now. We really are entering the stage of we need a backup goalkeeper, aren't we? Ray's going to try and put that on a plate for Nonto, and he's bloody done it. And I tell you what, Strand Larsen's on for a hat-trick. He can't get to that, but I tell you what, he's going to be pushing for that hat-trick in this game. Oh, that's a great ball in behind. They rather crossbar. Oh, my God. You know what? They've actually not been terrible. I get that one into Wilfred Nonto, who can turn out and shoot. Oh, he deserves it. He's been superb today. Wilfred Nonto makes it 3-0. And I'll be honest with you, this has been a terrible second half. Pretty much been all of them. But I do not care. 3 goals at Ellen Road for Leeds United here. Well, by far the best performance of the season. And I have to be honest, a lot of it comes down to Strand Larsen and Wilfred Nonto. Well, Wilfred Nonto in the main part. He was so impactful for me last season. He's got off to a very slow start this season with Tyler Diblin really looking like the player stepping forward. But that's a much better performance from us here at Ellen Road. And we keep this form going. It's all right having that form in Europe, but we need to change our look around in the league. Do you know what? A point from Bournemouth, who are currently 4th in the table. Well, they're probably not anymore. Linez and Okafor with the goals. I'll take that. I have to remember as well, still no Perry in the net for that game. Perry is back for this game against Crystal Palace, though, which we win. Strand Larsen with a brace. That's a massive result. Let's see if we can keep the insane run of form going then against Brest in the Europa League. Yes, we can. Wilfred Nonto and Strand Larsen again. I mean, these guys now are just firing. We're cooking on gas, boys. This is insane, the turnaround. This front three now really starting to cook. Strand Larsen, 7 goals, 5 assists. Tyler Diblin, 4 goals, 1 assist. Wilfred Nonto, 3 and 3. Okafor with 2, which I think is literally what his last year's total was. But it's just good to see that we're finally starting to get some traction going forward. This 14 and 7 for Strand Larsen is the biggest thing. We couldn't buy a striker that was just super consistent last year. And it feels like maybe we might have it now with him. Has to be a little bit rotated, though, for the next league game because we play AC Milan after this one. That is probably the biggest game left in this episode. I'm really excited to play against AC Milan. Nonetheless, though, Stan Larsen doesn't seem to struggle playing week in, week out. He can just continue to play. It's probably one of the biggest bright sides about him. There's not one week yet where it's been like, oh, I can't play him because he's too tired. Been available every single week. Oh, that ball into untied was superb. He was offside right there. They're causing me a lot of problems here. Backward. What a save, Perry. They genuinely don't look too bad in this game, Forest. In fact, they look the better of the two teams currently. I've just really struggled to find the right passes, the right kind of movement from the lads. Oh, that's working. And can Rig get it across? He can. Strand Larsen. Oh, what a block. Milinkovic saving them there. I think that might have found the back of the net. Right there then. Oh, that's weighted perfectly. Get it in. Strand Larsen! Back in the goals. Nonto with a link up. It's going to be 1-0 Leeds United. Might be against a run of play. Nottingham Forest starting this game. Very, very lively. But do we give a damn? No, of course we don't. Have the lead. Send Ellen Road into the Raptures. This guy's going to be a special player for this team. He's going to be one we're talking about for a while. And so is Wilfred Notto. He's really stepped up to life in the Premier League. He then looks for that one into Strand Larsen. Couldn't do much with it. We find Ramzani over the bar. Good footwork. That is great play. Kulamundo. Oh my God, it's off the crossbar. Oh, we've given it away. We've given it away. Kulamundo again. That's all on us. Again, I said it. We haven't actually been very good in this game. Nottingham Forest have far deserved the result. And now they're back level. No complaints from me in this one. Not a single one. That was a tough game. Coming off a hard run of games in which we'd had some good results. I would have loved to have held out for all three, but we'll take a point here with Forest coming to us because we looked awful. I think they'll actually feel a bit aggrieved that they didn't get a better result. This is a true European night then for the final game of this episode. Leeds United against AC Milan. Obviously, we played them in a friendly quite recently. I'd say we dominated. We were the better side. Noah Okafor coming from AC Milan. So that makes things interesting. I am intrigued to look at the lineup. I am devastated that they're not in the game, but we should be able to mod them in the come in. We could probably mod them in now. I just haven't touched mods yet on the say. Now, I'm not going to lie. I'm pretty surprised that AC Milan are actually in the Europa League and not the Champions League. This squad screams Champions League football. So this is really a real test for Leeds United in this one because I mean, just look at that squad. It is disgustingly strong, and it's going to be extremely difficult to beat. Nonetheless, this is how we're going to line up. It's very familiar. I had to start Okafor. It's him and Diblin today. Reason no Nonto, he's knackered. There's not really anything I can do about it apart from that. I'd say this is our strongest 11, minus not having Wilfred Nonto in the team. He's definitely going to be missed for this kind of occasion, for this kind of game, because this is what we live for. Now, we played so poorly against Forest. I have to kind of prove that that's a blip. This is a big night for a lot of players. Nonetheless, a huge night for a player like Tyler Diblin, who is performing out of his skin this season. It wouldn't surprise me if England are taking a little peek at him. Ooh, this is going to work nicely. Go on then. Keep going, Diblin. Oh, Okafor. I thought he'd done the job there. Oh, Stack won it back. What's going to happen now? Stack. Keep it going. Ooh, Strand Larsen just couldn't get to that. And Young got there. That is a bit of a warning sign for AC Milan that we're going to be up for this. No, move that over to Liawi. He, to me, is the main danger man. And Bogle's dealt with him beautifully there. I weren't sure about that clearance, but worked out. Well, first 30-odd minutes. And neither side doing great. We've actually defended really well. I'm telling a lie. I said no, neither side done great. The way we've defended... And obviously, our goalkeeper, he's actually been really good. I've found it near impossible to get out of my own back line. Like, look, that is constantly a repetition. Then we're having to defend really well. And then we're not getting out of our back line again. And it is rinse and repeat. Although now, we may have just got out of it. Okafor. Once that ball across, come on, Okafor. A little bit more composure, mate. And last and then. Oh, he's lofted that over to Tyler Diblin. Tyler Diblin. Trying to lift that one over. It's very, very difficult in that position, to be fair. That line for AC Milan's really good. Early sub into the second half. Loftus-Cheek coming on. Rishi coming on. Okay. Interesting decision from AC Milan. Didn't expect to see a sub so soon. They've had 5 shots on target. We haven't had 1. And that tells you the story of this game so far. But they might have had 5. They've not scored. Is he on? I think he is. Strand Larsen scores. Oh my God. Can you absolutely believe it? We haven't had 1 on target yet, but now we do. It's Jorgen Strand Larsen with a goal. That ball to Tyler Diblin, though, was superb. But finally, we get the hook ball over. And I mean, the form that Strand Larsen is in, he's not going to miss these opportunities right now. Oh, that's a good ball into Morata. But Pascal Struijk is equal to it. Oh my God, that's great defending. Well, they brought on Pulisic and Kunku, who hasn't really done anything in this game. Oh, Pascal again. I can't believe I'm going to lose Pascal Struijk on a free. Yeah, genuinely, Pascal on a free is insane. Oh, this might work. Put that one back in. Mecha! He's going to get a goal. He's going to get on the score sheet. Milan started to open up some gaps at the back, you know, with them trying to push the game and force it. We haven't had many breakaways, but when we have, we've been clinical. You can see the empty seats there. People already starting to leave the stadium. Bogle's ball over to Mecha. Manyan might not want to see that one back. It seems a little bit of a case of paper hands to me. Let's see. Yeah, you don't want to see that back. Anything, it looks like Manyan might have had a tenner on Leeds to score in the 82nd minute to make it 2-0. Because he's kind of guided that into back at net for us. What a huge win in the end then this is. 2-0 against Milan. Look, we didn't deserve it. It's quite obvious. I think we'd see from this one, I had 2 shots. They might have had 10. The difference is we really dug in defensively in this game. Just scored on a couple of breakaways. Absolutely thrilled, though. Over the moon with how we've managed to turn form around in this episode. Because let's be honest, it weren't looking so good. Form turnaround as well does manage to push us to 12th in the Premier League. And I'm going to be honest with you, we were really far behind. We were lagging. Look at that. Brighton absolutely smashed me. They're still bottom of the table. But it is some turnaround because on 15 points, it's very close to just the top half of the table, which is... You know, if we finish in the top half and have 1 year in Europe, I'd be happy. But who knows, we might be able to go on a run now. We do take Manchester City on, though, in the first game and the next episode. Europa League's looking tasty, though. Top 3. And we can already see some of the sides in this competition. Monaco, Porto, Tottenham teams in there as well. Frankfurt, Sporting. Bayern Munich performed that badly in the league. They are currently in the Europa League. So there are some mammoth names in this competition this season. But that's going to be it for this video, boys. Thank you very much for the love and support. I genuinely cannot believe the turnaround of our season right there. Strand Larsen finally starting to bag some goals. You know what to do if you're new to the channel. Smash, subscribe. Hit the like button as well. It keeps the videos going absolutely strongly. Next time round, we will be hitting the January window. I am all ears for suggestions. I've already started to comply a list of players I think I'd be very happy and okay with us letting leave the club. Stay safe. See you in the next one.